So when I think of International Women's Month this year, I really boil it down to one word, and that's fairness. And I reflect back on my career, beginning back in the early 1980s. The dean of the engineering college where I went to school at Youngstown State, Dr. Jack Bakos, I was the only girl in the engineering program, and he treated me no differently than any of the young men in the program. And I really respected him for that. He encouraged all of the students, and I know that he was happy to see a female in the program. And I also have to attribute my thanks and gratitude to my mother. She raised 8 children, and so from a personal level, she taught me the value of fairness, of equity, of just do what is right.
As a woman and having various leadership roles, very fortunate to have done that. I found that you have to be brave. Mm-hmm. You have to have the gumption and be willing to stick your neck out, take some risks, be out there, and bring other women with you. Bring them along with you. Be a mentor to them. I've also found that I'm so grateful for the mentors that have been in my life. I couldn't have done it by myself. There's no way I could have done it by myself. And
I think that's been true with my career too, is the need to be confident and assertive, like you said, not afraid to speak up. And then the other two pieces that I think are critical is being authentic and self-aware. The other aspect that women, I think, are just better at than men is listening. And I think that is something that I would encourage anybody to do in their professional life is to listen.
The other thing I think that gives you the longevity in your career is being open to change.
Yeah,
because everything changes all the time and faster and faster and faster. And if you're not open to keeping up with it and you don't try to keep up with it, then you're left behind.
one thing I think that women do that we need to learn not to do is apologize. We have a tendency.
I'm sorry?
There you go. We have a tendency, at least as a younger person, in my career when I was younger, a tendency to, before I would even open my mouth, this may sound stupid, but no, it wasn't stupid. And I think finally someone said to me, well, if it sounds stupid, don't say it. You're right. No, it wasn't stupid. And finally I got over that. But we tend to apologize instead of just be brave and say it.
When you look at the PDI's leadership team, it's 40% women. It'd be great if it was 50-50, but 40% compared to other organizations is pretty darn good.
Yeah, when I started, I was the only one.
Yeah.
And that was 15 years ago, and now it's really changed. It's really good. And the other thing is, when I have I work in service. They're all guys. They're all guys that work with me, all guys in the engineering department. But personally, I find it really refreshing to work with them because they're completely honest and very self-directed. They want to be successful as much as I want them to be successful. But if I do see a woman come into my department, I want her to succeed, because I want to think that every woman is capable of walking in and managing a situation like this or like anything, because that's what we do all day long. So if I find somebody that I think, whether they could be a fit in my department or somebody else's department, I'm gonna bring it to somebody's attention right away. And if I hire them and train them, then they're probably gonna be stolen.
Thank you, Helen.
To another department.
Yeah.
But I think it's important to make sure that you bring others along.
Believe in each other and bring that confidence. Bring that confidence on.
So I've never had a formal mentor-mentee relationship, but the informal ones are the ones that have served me best, where you don't even know you're being mentored, but somebody just takes an interest in your personal development and helps you along the way. And then the key for me in that relationship is being open to their feedback, especially when it's negative feedback. If you can't be self-aware enough to take a negative comment or a review where you're not scoring the top grade, then that's just important to be self-aware enough.
That's hard though, and we beat up on
Part of the
ourselves
growth.
more. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you make a little mistake and it's the end of the world. So when somebody else does give you criticism, it's it's heartbreaking, and then you just have to get up and get over it. The best advice I ever received in my career was train your replacement or you'll never be promoted.
Oh,
there
wow.
you go. That is great.
Yeah.
Be open to taking advice and bring others along. Yeah, bring others along with you and help other women.
Yeah. No, mine would be the confidence, be confident and assertive, and then be authentic and self-aware and be curious and listen.